Most people have never hired an attorney before, and choosing a lawyer is a very important step, and yet most people have no experience in taking that step. This video will hopefully give you some tips and some suggestions that I would follow if I was having to choose an attorney. The first thing you have to do is identify what the legal situation is that requires you or may require you to hire a lawyer. For example, a crisis situation such as being charged with a crime or being served with divorce papers or being involved in a personal injury case. Those are situations where a person needs to follow some basic steps. These steps are applicable, though, regardless of whether you're starting a business or whether you're doing a will or any other situation that might arise that requires you to hire a lawyer. The first step you should always take is to gather up whatever information you have, whatever documents you have, whatever names, addresses, and phone numbers that you have that would allow the first meeting with your prospective attorney to be more beneficial, more meaningful. The second step you should take in selecting an attorney is to recognize that most attorneys are not competent and proficient in more than a couple different areas of practice. And this is because the law is a very vast and wide concept, and so lawyers have tended to specialize in 1, 2, maybe 3 areas. If a lawyer says that they can handle 6, 7, 8 different types of practice, I would be skeptical of that claim. Instead, I would focus on the type of lawyer who specializes in the area that I have a legal need. For example, if I'm served with divorce papers, it would be wise to choose an attorney that handles mainly divorce and family law. The same holds true with personal injury. Once you've decided that you're going to choose a few folks, the smart move would probably be to interview the attorneys before you make your decision. You can do this by either talking to them on the telephone or arranging to come into the law firm. I recommend, if possible, going into the law firm because I don't think there's any substitute for a face-to-face meeting where you can ask the lawyer whatever questions you have and you can get an idea of whether this lawyer is competent, whether this lawyer is going to pay attention to you and understand the situation that you're in. Finally, do not feel rushed or forced to hire any particular attorney. If the attorney isn't willing to let you go home and think about it, that should set off a red flag in your mind. Hiring an attorney is a very important thing, and it's a very personal thing. So when you go home and you make that decision, you'll feel better about the choice that you make if you're not rushed. Good luck, and I hope you find the attorney that you need.